I just want to give a shout out to the entire inpatient and emergency department team. Matt has been amazing in helping facilitate things from the ED to the floor. Dr. Craig and Dr. Smith have been able to facilitate getting patients in and out so that we always have beds available when we need them. Megan O'Brien and Tracy Webster have been colleagues that are up day and night taking care of these patients. Dr. Thran in the emergency department has been really helpful in getting patients worked up completely and getting them discharged if it's able. Two other amazing physicians in the emergency department that we can't forget are Dr. Bonyak and Dr. Truweiler. Thanks and have a great day.
I've been seeing Dr. Barber for a couple years now, and I guess what I've been most impressed by is how she listens and is so patient with me. I know whatever I'm saying, she's taking it to heart, and she's helped me a great deal with different issues that I've had coming in here.
I work with specifically pain medicine, Dr. Nat Harlow. Even with our technical difficulties from ultrasounds to getting chart prep done and making sure we have the right supplies. He's always been a great teacher, and it's really nice to work with him.
I want to do a shout out to Leslie Osterman, PA. One time recently, a patient was having neuro symptoms. We didn't want her to leave, so we both bought her lunch. Leslie just went above and beyond for that patient.
I've worked for Gifford for 17 years and worked with a lot of different doctors. This is one of the best groups I've ever worked with. Shout outs to Dr. Mufto, Dr. Chamberlain, Dr. Benoit, the radiologist, and all of the others that make our lives easy by taking care of our patients.
I've been seeing Azalea for just about 2 years now. She makes me want to come to the doctors rather than avoiding them, which has been a very big problem for me in the past. And I so appreciate her attitude and understanding with so many things that happen with me. I love her to death. Thank you.
Dr. Borey is very good with patient care. He is always willing to speak with a patient whether he has a full schedule or not. He is great about being available for all of his patients.
I'd like to give a huge thank you to a few of my providers up here. Dr. Alex Oro. He definitely commits 100% when he's here, and he's always willing to help me out. Emily Swint, she's our general surgery PA. We floated her around a lot this year, and she has always given 110%.
I just want to give a giant shout out to my children's pediatric providers, Dr. Courtney Riley and Megan Foster. Both of these women always take the time to get to know my children on an individualized basis so that they can provide them with the best care possible. So thank you both so much.
I have been coming to Pascal for the past 15 years. I followed her from another hospital, and she's a great provider. I would not trust anybody else with my health.
Hi, I just want to say a shout out to Meta Trevette. She is my primary care and a wonderful down-to-earth person. Dr. Bjork in podiatry helped me mend my broken ankle after a terrible snowshoeing accident last winter. Thank you for all you do.
This is a shout out for Dr. Rachel Coombs. I am one of her nurses and I work for her. She's also my provider. I think she's very patient and caring, and she's always willing to take care of everybody. So I appreciate you, Dr. Coombs.
I've worked with Dr. Cantlin for 24 years. It's been a pleasure. He's always been very helpful, kind to his patients, very well liked, and he's going to be missed deeply.
We started using the Chelsea Health Center when my husband got sick in December and had a really hard time getting in anywhere, and Rebecca was willing to stay late one evening and see him, and then it just turned out that our whole family started using the clinic, and we've had such a wonderful, great experience.
I just want to say to our wonderful radiologists, Dr. Bath and Dr. Gilroy, we couldn't imagine working with any other physicians. It's truly a joy to work with them.
I've been at the Bethel Health Center as a nurse for many years. We have a lot of really great providers here. We have a new provider, Susan Thibon, who seems really great. We're all getting to know her, and we get many positive comments about the care she provides.
I had this very, very strange growth coming out of the side of my head, and I knew it needed to come off, but I couldn't get an appointment with my primary care doc, so I did get an appointment with Katie Clemente. The entire appointment, the nurse and I and Katie Clemente kept each other in stitches. And the only thing was that I was wishing a week later that I had another one that I could go back with.
Nice things about Katie John is that she works tirelessly for her patients. She's done so much to make sure that everything that I've needed has been covered. We've tried different medications and she's never given up. She just keeps right on trying.
Extending my appreciation to the Gifford pediatric team, Dr. Pelletier, Dr. DiNicola, you guys do an amazing job. And you've been nothing but supportive to me and my family as we grow in the Gifford community. Thank you guys for all that you do.
I had gone through 4 different providers before I moved up here and just really fell in love with the community, but more so when I met Eva. She's just very friendly, makes you feel like you are a part of your own medical history. She's an outstanding provider that I know I can't live without. I would recommend her to anyone.
This is a shout out for Dr. Florence. I'm new to the area and I was fortunate enough to end up being one of her patients. She's easy to talk to and involves me in my care and answers my questions, and I'm very happy to have her.
I want to do a shout out to Robin Schwartz, who has single-handedly changed my entire life. Dr. Schwartz has managed to get me on some good migraine medication so that instead of having a headache that makes me need to go home every day, I only have one every once in a blue moon. I credit her with taking care of making sure she knows exactly what medications are out there and what works for me and my lifestyle. Thank you, Dr. Schwartz.
I want to give a big shout out to all of our medical staff members. Our community here is so fortunate to have the group serving them here. Not only are all our medical staff members incredibly talented, but you put the needs of our patients first. On top of that, as we've seen time and time again over the last several years, you step up whenever there's a need, supporting one another, supporting your coworkers, and of course, supporting the needs in the community. So on behalf of Gifford's board, our senior team, and all the staff here at Gifford, I want to thank you for everything that you do.